It's hard to see. Hard to see forbidden. Oh, that was too high. If you've ever tried sampling music, you know that one of the biggest headaches is not actually
It's a good morning in London. Now, let me. I was actually putting that to stick in the mind. Okay, so what you're having today in the economic calendar, we have the AUD, which has already happened at 1:30. So the next is Bank of Japan press conference. We have no high impact news, unless you can see. We are having CPI tomorrow. We're having CPI tomorrow and FOMC tomorrow. So the best trading days are going to be Thursday and Friday. That's when you want to see this. Thursday and Friday. You want to see a little good liquidity there. See? That's what you want to. That's the economic calendar FOMC tomorrow. Now in our charts, since today, this is 15-minute time frame, I'm actually in a continuation sell from what I said during my weekend analysis. Mark these time frames here. Market structure shift, entry to a fair value gap. This was our entry here. Price declining lower. And as you can see, price is actually going to this sell side liquidity. This is a continuation. So if you are not in the live, this is actually those kind of entries that usually gives us 100 pips. And as you can see, it's going to cheat our take profit, and we are expecting more prices lower. We are currently at 57 going to 58 pips from what we called yesterday. I was actually intraday trader, but this is a swing trading model, but you've seen how we manage the trade slowly and slowly. So in these 50 pips, we have actually caught, let me show you. Okay, even if price going lower, let's mark the midnight open. Let's not deviate from our rules. That blue line is the midnight opening price, so we are below. In our trading rules, whenever we come to the charts, we want to buy below our midnight open. I'm not saying this is a buy setup, I'm just saying let's look at the possibility of it, if it can be reversing at this point. Let's mark this sell side liquidity here. Price has not yet come to it. So this is the sell side liquidity. Now what we want to see, you see this below the midnight opening price. You see this actually, how many pips? I told you it's 57. So from this point, I remember from this is actually 47, 53. So that's the level that you are taking partials, but this is actually how I got 60 pips. Around 60, we are around 60. So at this level, in an intraday model, you will want to see some reaction here. Okay, price is inside a fair value gap. You see that fair value gap there. This live might actually end early because we have already got 60 pips before the FOMC. Then we stop, we wait for after FOMC release, we see another liquidity. So those according to my currency pair that I've traded for years, the GBPUSD. So in an intraday model, since we're below the midnight opening price, we'll look for buys, and a market structure shift will only confirm our buy. We're not going to see, yes, we are below the opening price, so we're going to buy. We should have confirmations to this model of ours. So this, you see how this was an hourly low, previous hourly low, price with that previous hourly low. This is actually the time that you should be sitting in the charts from 2 to 5. The sweet spot is 2 to 4. I'm moving this thing. I've not locked it. Yeah, right there. So you see this? These are sales and liquidity here. So for Monday we got that we can actually stop, but since we're doing this for the sake of YouTube, I'll actually be live for some hours then disappear. This, you see this? This is a market structure shift. No, these are sell stop in the hourly time frame. Price came also in the 50-minute time frame. It's a low taken out. You see this midnight opening price. So if I see a market structure shift only in the 5 minute or a fair value gap in the 5 minute, we might actually want to go to be a reversing to take out these buy side liquidity. You see these highs are actually nice. Price can later come and take it, but not for now. Let's continue with our lower prices. Not, you see, my confirmation, best confirmation is here. Best confirmation. Best confirmation for buy, for market structure shift, this one. But as you have seen in the 1 minute, price took out a 15 minutes sell side liquidity. Price took out a 15 minute and an hourly sell side liquidity with a market structure in the 1 minute. You see this, you can mark this, you can mark this low, this high, but let's use this one. Okay, let's use this one. This one also, but let's use this one because it has already done it. So you see a market structure shift, then end to a fair value gap. Those aggressive traders usually trade the 1 minute time frame. This is where they want to buy, but I'm not going to buy there. You can put a buy there if we're going to reverse, but what I'm anticipating is price going to my sell side liquidity. It sounds confusing that I don't know why price is doing, but I'm just trying to read for you price of what price can do actually beforehand it does it. My overall analysis is there, but I'll not use that one. I'll not use the 1 minute market structure shift. But this level, you see this fair value gap there, it's a trap for those who want to buy here. So since I've got more than 60 pips in a trade, around 57, this is not an entry that I'm taking. This is a place that even if I want price, you see, price actually less than 2 pips. You see this? So this actually, this trade idea, it's okay to take everything out. Because price actually 2 pips away from our entry. Now you've seen that market structure shift. Now that's a market strategy I have to tell you. Also this one, you see that price actually started reversing. Market structure shift in the 1 minute. Now that's a new trade idea that has been emerged. Let's look at the 1 hour so that you can check the liquidity areas. We're changing a bias, yes, because price has actually shown us telltale signs of reversing. So you've seen now that price should be in front of the charts. Let me tell you, low risk, high reward. These are those entries that you usually, I'm not saying because price has actually gone and touched there, I'm saying because this can be your whole model. 1 minute time frame, market structure shift in the 1 hour, Thursdays, then rallies up. Another buy side liquidity there. You see that? That's the 1 minute. Told you market structure shift here, this, and also you execute according to your model, buying below the bid opening price at the time. You see, in the good you were selling short. So also it is another thing that you can buy there, then put an exit in the midnight open. I'll actually look for the video and actually post it for you. Kindly give me in the comment section, do you think if I'm posting as it is things, if I'm posting as it is things in my YouTube channel, will I get a copyright? I think so, but I'm just editing some small parts, not posting a whole library, but editing some small important parts. So actually in the 5 minute, you see this is a market structure shift in the 5 minute. So the buy side liquidity that I've marked, the area that price will actually go. So let's watch in the 5 minute. Reading price, like you should know, these will reverse in the 1 minute time frame. It's actually not hard. So in the, you see that market structure shift that has happened here, price actually did a market structure shift here. So we'll actually want to see some, if not some small consolidations. What do I mean? I want to see price, it can continue rallying up high and higher, but rallying up high and higher to this buy side liquidity, but we're doing what? We're waiting for a fair gap to form in the market in the 1 minute, in the 5 minute time frame. But this, check how when we're using our model and actually analyzing, aligning ourselves with the trading plan that we have. We're actually going, you see us actually aligning. Every time you always hear me saying let's buy below the opening price. Anything you want to buy. So here these are the places that you want to take partially if you are heavily inside, but also can be your whole model actually confident. So let's watch what price does in the next. If it reverse, I told you, you want to see some, even if this price will continue going higher, you want to see some retracement to a fair value gap that price will form in this 5-minute time frame. You want to see some retracement to a fair value gap in this 5-minute time frame, then that will be another good entry for us to take out these prices. You see they are forming nice. Oh, you can actually reverse to against our 50 pip that we actually had when we were calling the market up and down. Let me mark this high. So see, this is actually basic liquidity. Let's work with that one. So these are, you see how they are forming nicely. Market structure shift also the 15-minute time frame. So yeah, actually continuing up high, and let's see this price, because I know I've already explained everything. If price comes below this, and I don't want to see price coming here. If price comes below here, I am wrong. Let's watch the price, and yeah, so you see that price rallies up higher. Told you I want to see some retracement to a favorable gap in the 5-minute time frame or not, or continue running up high. You see that, yeah, the next 5 minutes price can actually go lower to test to this fair value gap, then boom, continue running up higher. It's not market replay, so let's watch it. Now, this is the level where if you are wrong, you'll actually know early. What am I saying? You see this? I told you I want to see price declining to that fair value gap. So this is actually the level where you'll actually know if you are wrong or you are right. Actually, let me do that one. So you see, price has actually dipped inside that fair value gap, then closed inside it. That's actually not a good sign, but let's anticipate that price continue to rally to up this buy side liquidity. So if price disrespects this only level that I want to see price disrespecting, and not this one that I said earlier, but if price disrespect this specific value gap, let me show you. This specific fair value gap. So this fair value gap, if price disrespects it, we will actually know that we are wrong, and we'll actually not even wait for price to come down to this sell stop. I don't want to see price coming to this sell stop here, to this sell side liquidity. I want to see price rallying up higher to these. So let's continue, but that's not our entries for us, but we actually entered that level. But those are actually benefits of if you are trading the 1 minute time frame, you'll actually see it earlier before the 5-minute one. But it's not a big difference, it's just a small amount of pips. So for precision, you'll use the 1 minute, the 5-minute, but for super sniping entries, it's the 1 minute. So there's a model that I suggest that buying here and selling out here can actually be your whole model if you actually know what you're doing. Internal range, externally, there's nothing wrong with it, and you can see price can actually disrespect here. So buying from this point and selling at this the midnight open, that's actually a whole model, or also this level, buying here. So this is actually you're buying inside the fair value gap, and you don't want to see even price coming in this half of this. So you'll actually buy there, take out this one, can actually be a whole model. So as for now, let's see if price will actually continue, or it will reverse to our previous analysis that we had of continuing lower. But this is just an intraday model, but for the swing trading, we are actually bearish. So this is actually executing my plan, because my plan usually tells me anytime I'm inside this level, below this area, you actually want to buy. But if it doesn't happen, there is no problem risking only 1.5% of the profit capital that we have actually had from down here to here. Yeah, this is actually due to I can stay away from the markets, but I'm doing this for the YouTube sake and telling you that yeah, the markets are not random, you can actually see it. So let's see if this price will actually play out to this area. This is actually an intraday model, but because you've seen this sell stop taken out the market stack shift, that can be a sign of price actually rallying up higher. Now, as you can see, the market is going up and down, up and down. But if you can see, this is an hourly fair value gap here. We have an hourly fair value gap here. You see this? Price takes out accessory liquidity, discount, premium, discount. So from here to here, that's a good entry. See, it's actually a whole hour. So that one was a good entry there. But if I will be managing this trade, having entered there, taking out a good thing there, because that's, you want to pay the trader. But as for now, we'll actually wait until 5. Let's continue watching price, what it's doing. Let's see if it will reverse against us. I don't want to see this price coming. If it comes there, we are actually wrong. And as you can see, this is another block there. That where did I press? Okay, so I don't love this one. So there, that one is another block. And to see prices continue to rallying up high, even disrespecting that. But if I'll be doing those quick scalp here to here, that's a good entry, like a sure bet one. But let's see what price will actually going to continue if you attack this buy side liquidity. That's a 5-minute order block. So let's see, it's a 3-minute order block. Okay, it's the same as 5 minutes. So let's see what price does. If you have any question, kindly type in the chat box. I'll be free to answer any question. Check. Now if price is disrespecting, but now if it will be this entry would have taken up something because of this consolidation. Now I don't want to see price coming disrespecting this other order block here. I think it's a 5-minute order block also. Let's check. It's a week. Yeah, so it's a 3-minute order block. I don't want to see price coming below. If price comes below that, now we know that we are wrong, but let's anticipate price rallying up higher until 5 a.m. But let's anticipate not price coming below this area for it to continue rallying up to this buy side, and this buy side we will be taking partials at 20 pips. Now if you can see, price has touched that area that we want to take partial. We want to take half of the trade because price has already reached 20 pips. Just the other one was 57, so let's say 77 pips already, and it's Tuesday. We want to wait for FOMC now. If price reaches this level, I'll take out half of the trade, 3/4, then actually leave a runner because you're remaining with the 1 hour. You might want to see more volatility during the last hour, as how price did yesterday. You see this, we actually bearish from this point. At go look at the live, so that we're actually knowing that price is actually going lower. Then when we ended the live around here, price dipped down, consolidated, then dipped down again. So I was actually trading a reversal actually here, then saw reversal, then this reversal, 20 pips got again after price had done that. So that's enough, but you've seen, I think that's enough for you to know that price is not random. So yeah, I'm not going to force, and know that other traders that's actually doing this thing. So that is the buy side liquidity, same to those ones. I want to end this live in the next minute or so because I have a lot of things to do, and I've also shown you these are low, high risk, high it's called a high resistance liquidity run. It's your price actually going and going. So we'll actually be here during the New York session, but it will be for around 30 minutes because this is not a good trading day. I mean a day before FOMC. You see it's a reversal. So price will actually continue to rally to up to this buy side liquidity, to this buy side liquidity, and that it has already reached 20 pips. And this final hour is the one. It's now the time that price wants to actually start to rally good. That can actually be good. I wanted to end the live, but I'm seeing signs of continuation and no reversals. So you've seen that position, price actually rallying up. Catching those buy side liquidity again. I've already told you, taking partials there at 20 pips. So yeah, price already reached that area. It's 20 pips. Price can actually rally more other pips again, but I will not be interested in taking those full trades. These ones actually calling the markets up and down, this reversal. Price is going to continue up to rally up higher until not be here live until 5. Actually I want to end it at 4, and the live stream at 4, but we'll actually see more price rallying up higher. And also you see, anytime a significant price move high is expected, always anticipate a measure of sell stop taken out. What is this? These are sell stop. We are below the midnight open. You see it. See your price actually playing out nicely. Remaining 2 minutes. And we will end it at live and 4 in the next 1 minute. So that buy side liquidity, that other buy side liquidity, and optimum with this one will come during the New York, and see there are levels that you don't take partials. Let's extend this one to here. So that if we come during the New York, it will be a confirmation and seeing that did price players just, I'll actually not touch this chart until when the New York session starts, and actually see where price is actually going. I'm actually giving you swing good entries there and then there. So yeah, it's something to appreciate. Now until we meet again, don't forget to subscribe, like and share to my YouTube channel. It's actually insightful, reading the markets live. Actually doing this for only this month. Unfortunately, I'm actually doing this live in this month. In the next month, I'm actually doing teaching, releasing video of teaching, and after releasing videos of teaching, I'll not be doing live, only teaching, and actually referring to my live, telling you I'm actually doing in the month of May and June. Then you'll actually look for capital until we see. Adios.